Hello and welcome back to Tales of Berseria, the Let's Play Blind with Rambler. It has been quite some time since the last video, thanks to changes in the world, changes to my life, and that's about it really. So, I did watch the end of my last video just now before I started recording, and my drunken past self, bless his heart, has decided to say that we need to do, before we do the final showdown, we have got to go and check out some class 4 areas. I have no idea which ones they are. These ones, I guess, but for some reason we can't travel to them. Probably because we need to do it via boat. That would make sense. So we're going to do those first. And then apparently there was a mark, which we haven't done yet, which I think is in the final area we've got to fight anyway. I could be wrong, but that extra mark, I don't know where it is. There may be, it may be there. We can always do it in a sort of epilogue video if needs be. Well, I say epilogue video, we could always do it towards the end, if not after the end, depending on how we go. Either way, I think what we'll do at the very least is we need to find the boat. How do I do that? I've got to remember all the buttons again there. We'll go to Helleves simply because I know where the boat is from there. I mean, you can go all the way back the way that we are, but we're just going to go this way. And then I think we can sail to the class 4 areas, our new VAR boat, and if we're going to check them out and do the fighting thing, because that's what you do. So I was hoping to end this game during this video. We might do, we might not. It all depends how things pan out. I was hoping to just go straight to the end, actually, to be fair, but I forgot about trying to do these extra bits. So like I said, we'll do these extra class bits and then yeah, we'll take it from there anyway. Right, so where do we go? Ah, here we go. Undead Quarter. We'll start with that one then. That's always a good thing to start with. And there's the other one that we've just gone and sailed past, but that's alright, because we will go back to it. And of course, being the Undead Quarter, it is raining. How appropriate. I mean, to be fair, if you're going to fight a load of undead, it doesn't have to be raining, and it isn't necessarily appropriate, but I'm just going to say that it is. Because I am. So there's another kitty chest over there. At this point it's kind of pointless, but we'll grab it anyway. We've got the Battle Music Garb 4 Velvet. Well, like I said, not really needed. But, like I said, I mean, I was trying to get as many things as we could in this game completed, and I did say that at the beginning of the LP. I mean, again, we still can afterwards. Like, if we finish the game and somebody goes in the comment section, oh, you haven't done this or that, you can go back and do it. They'll be like, okay, we'll go back and do it. I don't mind. Of course, before all that, though, let's go and not waste any more time. Who thought making statues of zombies would be a good idea? I mean, I know it presents the fact that we're doing the undead thing, but still. It's not very attractive, guys. Oh well, anyway, whatever's. I should do a quick save, really, shouldn't I? How do I do that? Oh yeah, here we go. Excellent! Right, here we go. Summon demons.
We can do this!
Well, it's not really a zombie per se, but it is the undead, so I guess we'll let them off. I don't know if I've got this on easy mode, actually, thinking about it. I can't remember if I put the difficulty back. Well, it doesn't matter. To be fair, we're only doing this for completion's sake, so if it means we have got it on easy mode, I can change it back over afterwards, before the final fight. So at least we'll make the final fight a bit more challenging for ourselves. I know I did, you know, in the last few videos I was tampering with the difficulty mode for some of the sub-bosses, because it turns out that they were quite hard, as they should have been. The sub-bosses of a sort of, you know, bonus sub thing that you could do, a bit like the Final Fantasy series of old games at the time, where you could do all those sub bosses, and some of them were like more powerful than the actual main bosses of the game. But luckily for us, though, we can cheat and put it on easy mode, and therefore it wasn't too bad. Even though on easy mode it was still a little bit of a challenge, if I remember correctly. We just did it for completion's sake, because like I said, this is just really, I'm playing this primarily for the story. The gameplay itself, overall, it can be deep and tactical if you want it to be, but because we can get away with it not being deep and tactical, kinda invalidates the whole deep and tactical point you could do with it. I mean, you could argue it's nice to have the the option of having it deep and tactical, but what's the point? If you don't need to, then why? You know, unless of course you like that sort of thing, in which case fair enough, but just make the gameplay deep and tactical in the first place. But then again, I suppose it's that whole argument of, you know, should you put easy mode in games that are meant to be difficult, like Dark Souls and that sort of thing, you know. It's a big argument that I really cannot be asked to go into right now. Personally, I'm not a hardcore gamer per se, so I don't really care, really. It's just, you know, as a budding Let's Player, and therefore an opinion of my own can be developed of certain things if one is to experience them. But yeah, I mean, to me as a developer, I would just not bother. I'd just give it a standard difficulty and that's it, really. And then maybe make a hard mode as a bonus. You know, something you unlock at the end of the game and go, oh, you want to play it again on super hard mode? And you're like, oh yeah. I mean, obviously that can backfire if the game itself isn't worth replaying, but you know, that's up to you to make a game that's worth replaying. If you put it on harder mode, then adds a bit more challenge, doesn't it? And then if you do put it on hard mode and you beat it, you get some sort of reward, you know, for a new game plus or something. Not just an achievement saying, hooray, you did it, and get some pointless points. Nobody wants that crap. And everybody goes, oh, it makes you feel great if you really get achievements. I will admit, I went through an achievement phase back in the day. When I had my PlayStation 3, I used to love getting the trophies. Trophies are great. I like trophies. Everyone likes a trophy. But after a while, the novelty just wore off because I suddenly realised I was wasting so much time doing things in games I didn't really need to do. I just thought, why am I doing these pointless challenges when the game could be just good in the first place, or better? You know, because it's got content worth playing, not because I'm creating arbitrary challenges for myself, like kill 10 enemies with a single grenade, or you know, do a special combo in the middle of a juggling thing while putting a gun to your toe or something like that. It's just things like that. I just think I'm really not interested. Some people are though, and they're happy with it, and that's fine. Personally, I just think that's just silly. It doesn't mean say your game's bad though. It just means that your game might be lacking some sophistication maybe, or some sort of depth to it. But then again, it all depends, doesn't it? So everyone's got their own boat to float. I definitely must put this on easy mode because it's just we're not that OP. I know that for a fact. Literally in the 3 months I've taken, you know, had a break from this game. And I didn't really plan to have 3 months off from this game. It just sort of happened because I was busy with work and trying to get hours at work and studying for exams and stuff like that.
Are you hurt? Can you stand? Yeah.
You can almost hear music each time this Guardian expands and contracts. And a stoic idol, a small idol whose strange expression stops the undead crying. All demons defeated, and we get a barrier ring. Haven't we not already got one of those? Because that was the whole point, wasn't it? It was like ordinary equipment you can get for your people, which I'd noticed. Yeah, he's got a barrier ring. Can you wear a barrier ring? You don't need to. You're in the middle of that. I really can't be asked for equipment right now at this moment in time. By the way, we've done that class, and that's all that matters. But yeah, I remember like there was like unnamed equipment, or you know, something equipment that was really, really powerful. And I guess if you really wanted to play the game, and I'm talking about this one, like to the degree of getting all the extra stuff, of course you can. I just can't be bothered. Right, because I'm only interested in the story. But then again, you could argue, like I said, rather than it being a criticism of like, oh, why have they put the game's different difficulties and all that sort of stuff. It's all about customization. You know, you can choose how difficult it is, you can choose this and that. It's a bit like a BMW in a way, when you buy a BMW M5 or something, or a German car, where you buy a car and you buy it because you can customize how it feels, customize how it, you know, drives with different gear. But I'm one of those people who's like, why do I want that? I don't want to have to get into something and set it to my liking. You're supposed to tell me that this is good. It's supposed to already be at the best liking. That's all I care about. Why have I got to fiddle around with it and make it good when you should have done that for me in the first place, you lazy bastards? I can't. I'm just not. I don't like. I'm not a person who likes to customize things. I just think no, it's either good, and I'll buy it or have it, or experience it, or it's not, and therefore you can bugger off. You can't be asked to set it for my liking. Well, not set it for my liking personally, but if you can't be asked to make something good and convince me it's good, then bugger off. But anyway, again, that's just me. I'm a man of simple tastes. Okay, right, sorry, I'm having another cider, but I've only just started, so I'm not hammered. And I don't plan to get hammered in this video, because of course if we do start doing the end stuff, I want to take it in very seriously. I'm intrigued where this is going to go, and like I said, I do know in the back of my head that this is a prequel to another game in the series, so, you know, I don't know what that other game is, and I don't know anything about that other game, because if I did, it might spoil the story for me, so I have made sure to stay away from more spoilers. I have no idea how this is going to happen. I have no idea what type of enemies we're fighting here, actually. Looks like wolves. Okay. Or ferals, or whatever they're called. Fenus, or whatever. Wolf, that'll do. Wolves and berserkers, right. Ah, now these are a little bit more tougher. These have a little bit more meat on their bone. So, again, I didn't even actually bother to check the difficulty setting. Oh well. Whatevers. Doesn't really matter. They're a little bit more challenging than the zombies, so... I don't think they're like the hardest, because down the list of the classes, or class 4 areas, they weren't the bottom 2. So I don't know if these are ones that we've missed because of side stuff that we hadn't done earlier in the LP. I have no idea. But like I said, I'm trying to get I'm not going to get the whole game done as like, you know, and explore every single nook and cranny, unless, like I said, at the end of the main LP or the main story, if you guys and girls are saying, oh, you should go and check this out, we want you to do this, then I will. But if you don't, then I shall be moving on. I've actually started my next LP, and I'm doing something I've never done before, which is record it in advance. Yeah, I've already done 2 episodes of it already, and it's coming along nicely. And the reason for that is not because I want to avoid criticism or not respond to comments, or I'm trying to be efficient or fast or anything. It's simply because I'm just so desperate to get on with it. You know, I'm really enjoying recording it. But I thought, well, rather than forcing myself to wait to finish this game off, and Buried is finished as well, by the way. I need to upload the last little bit that I said I would, the alternative ending, the real ending, I should say. Which I will do later, if at the time of this recording at least. Anyway, obviously I might have already have done it, but you know what I mean. I wanted to get started recording the other LP, so I am doing some advanced recordings of it, just because I want to. I can't wait to share it with you guys. I hope you guys and girls will enjoy it. You may not, it may end up being really boring and pathetic, but I personally am enjoying recording it. And I hope you guys and girls will too. But like I said, it won't be that every episode that I do for that LP will be recorded in advance. I'm just getting started on it, that's all. Because I do have to be a little bit more, I do have to invest a bit more time with that particular LP for technological reasons and editing reasons. Nothing special, it's just that the way that I have to record it, shall we say, is a bit old-fashioned and a bit temperamental, so I have to do a lot of stop-starting, if that makes sense, and therefore I'm trying to edit it so that the videos come out at least relatively seamless. But so far so good, which is brilliant. I mean, I could make the LP that I'm doing in advance a lot easier by emulating, but this particular LP is actually, you can emulate it, but I've already got all the equipment and stuff for it to record off the original hardware and game, so to speak, and as much as it is a little bit temperamental, it does work, and I think it's just easier for me to do that, which it is, because at least it's doing it off of original hardware. As I said earlier, there's no glitches and bugs that you can get with the emulated version of said game that I am LPing. It does run okay, actually, on an emulator, but there are, from LPs that people have done on YouTube, and this game has been LP'd a lot, by the way, the one that I'm doing, not this one, but the one I'm recording in advance. The emulation for it is good, but not perfect, and I would rather avoid sort of emulation glitches and stuff if I can, and I can. So it's like, oh, well, I'll just do it the old-fashioned way then. And I think I've got it set up so that it will look pretty good. It won't look fantastic. It won't be like good picture quality like what I can do here, because it is very old tech, and I am using very old recording equipment. And I just got my ass handed to me there. That was rather painful. I'm actually having to concentrate a bit here. Did I? I didn't. Oh, okay. I didn't. What the hell is going on? Did I heal myself? I don't think I did heal myself. I think it's because I've been Therian form or whatever it is, where you can't exactly heal yourself. That's okay then. I think we've managed to somehow get over the worst of it. At least this has proven to be tougher than the zombie bit, anyway, or the undead guys. These are a bit much harder. And I recognise some of these enemies from later on in the LP. So this is definitely one of the final class 4 areas. Not the final, but one of the final few. Just trying to take care of these guys on brooms, because I think they're a little bit more dangerous. When they, oh god. This is one of those very long, arduous sort of class areas, isn't it? Ones where it just takes a bit longer. I mean, it may very well be that they have equal amounts of enemies. It's just that they've got a lot of health, and therefore they take a bit longer to kill. So it feels longer than it actually is. I don't know. Ooh, scratch my nose. Oh, bugger. You get itchy skin these days as well, because it's very hot and muggy where I live at the moment. And in the UK, it's not... I don't know if it's down to global warming or not. I'm not even going to go there. It's just it's hot and muggy. It is summer, so that does explain part of it. Oh, for God's sake, just die! I'm just getting bored now already. It's nice that I can beat you up while you're on the floor, but come on, guys. I've got a slightly bleeding nose now. I've scratched it. Oh, well, it'll be alright. These guys have got to be careful because they've got weird spells that can stun lock you. That's one of the major criticisms of this game that I do have, is the fact that you can get stun locked quite easily, and when you do, there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. It's not unique to this game, like there are plenty of other games with this sort of combat system, or combat systems completely different that you can get stun locked on, and it is very annoying. Some people say, oh well, it's, you know, that's because you need to be more tactful, as I was criticising earlier, saying, oh, you don't need to be tactful in this game. Oh, well, you do because you get stun locked. Fair enough, that is a good point. But I personally just think, well, I've managed to get away without being tactful all this time, so really I see it more as a hindrance than anything else. But it doesn't matter, because we have beaten it.
I thought we were done for.
So I'm just drinking myself a celebratory swig of cider. Then we've got the Blood Blade, a sharp, instantly retractable gauntlet blade, perfect for surprise attacks. Ooh, something exclusive for Velvet. Except it's one of the very basic weapons of the game. Why did it highlight that as a thing when I've already mastered it? Oh. Well, that was a waste of time then. Lovely. Right, whatever. Okay, let's just go to the end. I've had enough. Pointless ending. Well, not pointless ending, but pointless side things. Pointlessly pointless. Right. You, man, Benwick, whatever your name is. We've done all these classes. Again, I'm pretty sure there's a couple of marks we've missed. We can always do it post-game. And when I say post-game, I mean like, you know, because I've created so many save files beforehand in all the places of the game, so I can always go back and do it. If I've missed anything, we can. So, where have I got to go? It is there, isn't it, Port Zexon? Okay. At least I think it's where we need to go. Let's look at the old map. Where's the world map? Okay. Yeah, we're in the right place. Excellent. Right. So I'm just going to save the game, check the recording's going okay, and then we shall be back momentarily to crack on towards the end then. I don't know if we're going to get it all done in this video. It may do, may not, I've no idea. But at least we're going to begin it, and we'll see how we go. Awesome. Right, I shall be back in a mo. Okay, right, let's do this then. Oh, before we do, actually, we need to go to the shop and buy some shopping stuff. Equipment is fit for a conqueror or a demon lord. Oh, that's very inclusive of you. Right, we need to buy lots of apple gel. I think we'll buy another one. Now I need to buy more of these. I'll buy 14 just in case we bump into some along the way. Yeah, we'll definitely buy a few of those. I think this time they're looking around. Yeah, definitely buy some. Oh no, I've run out of monies! Damn it! Oh, feckin' balls. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Right, let's do it! Right. So, if I'm not much mistaken, we must go leftwards. So we're just going to go past all these enemies because it really doesn't matter at this point. We're just going to crack on with it. That's how serious we are about this. No more messing around. Just plow through these enemies. No one cares. All making the wrong noises. Oh,
I can feel him. Inomi's not somewhere in the sky. In the sky? Wait, look!
I'm looking. Oh! Oh yeah, this is a sky thing. I don't remember this place. Has this place suddenly become accessible? Or have we been here before? I think we've been here before. I don't know. Either way. Yoink! Right. There is some exclamation marks on the map. Are these enemies new to fight? Let's find out.
I'm ready for this.
Yeah, I don't know. I definitely think the difficulty mode is on easy. I need to change that. I mean, that's what I think anyway. I could be wrong. Just concentrating a little bit here, just trying to get used to it. Right.
A complete victory.
Wow, that was a lot of experience points. Okay. How do I change the difficulty mode? System. No! Damn it. Options. Oh no, we are on intense difficulty. Okay, that's the difficulty setting that we've had for the most part. Oh right, they're just really easy to kill, I guess, because we're that powerful, leveled up. I just cannot remember. But I don't know whether I should do some leveling up as a result. I mean, that's a lot of experience points. I could go off screen and do a bit of grinding actually, which I might very well do, because if they're giving us that much experience points, it would be silly not to utilise that. I am just saying. And considering how easy they are on intense difficulty.
They were nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I think it might be a good idea. Well, what I'll do then is I'm not going to grind just yet. I will grind in a bit, but we'll why is there's supposed to be a chest there? Or have I opened it up already? I think I've already opened it up because I think. Oh no, it's below. I don't know. Either way, I think we have been here before. It's just the enemies are stronger now, I think. Let us. I just don't want to be fighting all these enemies right now. I can go off screen. I mean, part of me really wants to go off screen and grind. Let's just do these exclamation mark points if we can, where the messages are. Because if we can do that, then at least you've seen the story bits, and then I can go off and grind afterwards. It's all very dramatic and stuff. As it should be. Ooh, there's a new flying enemy there. Alright, well, we'll at least fight this new flying enemy, because I want to at least show off as many enemies as possible in the game. So some of these fights I might do on screen just because you get to see the enemies, because I don't think we've seen these yet. And if we have, these are probably enemies of a particular colour palette swap or whatever that you haven't seen yet. Because, you know, that's the easiest way to make enemies harder, isn't it? It's just give them a different colour palette swap, up their stats. That's about it, really. It is not just a trope of this game, it's a trope of most Japanese RPG games. I imagine the development of these can be rather arduous and tedious.
Your style is really unique.
Just wait until I pull out the good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, our levels are high enough as they are anyway. I think we're more than overpowered, but I'd like to just be that little bit safer. If you know what I mean. So we will. But like I said, I'll do that off screen. I won't spend like hours doing it, because I'd like to get this finished today if I can at the time of this recording. Yeah, I'll at least go up a couple of levels. It just again seems silly not to exploit the experience points on offer here. And it might actually be very helpful, you never know. That could be underestimating our final encounter's difficulty. But considering these enemies are literally a walkover, then you can see why I'm being a bit underestimated. Excellent. So like I said, I'm showing off some of these battles just so then... oh, Leviathan earrings. Ooh. You see, they're giving off new equipment as well. Well, not very good ones, mind you, but we'll take it anyway because she can level up in them. Of course, the music is so suitably choir-based. Oh, I don't need to fight you. Oh, hello. Who are you? Why are you here?
You're the ones who liberated us from Inominat's domain, right? I want to thank you for all that you've done.
You really don't have to do that. I was just acting in my own interests. If any Malachims still get in my way, I won't hesitate to devour them.
Hey, hold up! Most of us are under the influence of Inominat's power and have been robbed of our free will.
The majority of Malachim are too afraid of malevolence to even go near humans. Before Inominat's interference, we were a peaceful people.
That
Yeah, they
doesn't
always
matter to
say
me.
that.
We
Yeah,
get
good for you,
what you're
Velvet.
saying. But if we go easy on anybody, then we'll be the ones who get killed. If you truly want to protect your friends, you'll have to stop us by force.
Wouldn't you agree that having free will means choosing the path you believe in?
I suppose you're right. And that's why we too will work toward the future we desire.
In order to achieve a perfect fusion of human and Malak power, the Abbey gave Armadi a physical form. Specifically, they're vessels embedded with a formula that can manipulate mana. They call these objects divine artifacts.
Is that what that bow is?
Yes, this is one of the divine artifacts. We've decided we want to pass on the knowledge behind the divine artifacts and armatization to future generations.
Why would you want to do that? Armatization is dangerous.
We want to enable humans and Malachim to coexist.
What?
In its current form, armatization is a one-sided process, allowing a human to exploit a Malak's power. But imagine if humans and Malachim could armatize with mutual awareness and consent.
It could provide just the edge our people need to battle the great forces who seek to harm our world.
Like the Lord of Calamity, you mean? Well, do what you want.
It's another potential for the future.
Yes.
But I have one warning for you. The divine artifact intended for Inominat is already complete. You know what that means, don't you?
Artorias himself will use the divine artifact to armatize with the Inominat.
In other
For the
words,
good of
final
the
boss
future,
time.
We'll pray for your success in battle, Lord of Calamity.
Okay, so I'm assuming just from that conversation that they're basically hinting towards the next game in this particular timeline of the Tales series. I mean, they're not all of the same timeline, I do believe. I believe like some of the games are their own separate timelines or standalone adventures. Like I said, this is a prequel to another one in the series. Again, I don't know which one, so I'm guessing they're hinting at towards what the next game in the series does in terms of like what its setting is and all that after this one. Some of us are still following Artorias' plan even after being set free. The ones who've given up on the idea of coexisting with humanity. That's right, it's understandable when you consider what's happened in our past. But I don't believe the way to the future can be found through despair. Yeah, I agree. Only way to find out is to put it to rest, I guess. Or put it to the test even. Using an armistice for its true purpose might require a test of the potential to use its qualities. We'll try to see how far the strength and will of Malachim and humans really go. So I can't remember because it's been months, but I'm assuming the armatization is where we've seen I can't remember if it's when a Malachim becomes like a dragon or something, or whether it's when like the brother and sister, I can't remember their names now. The Oscar and whatever her name was, his sister. She fused with a monster to become something else, and I know that happens across the way. So I'm not quite sure if that's what they mean by armatization. I could be 100% wrong, but we'll see. We'll see when it all starts. When we see the end bit, I'll suddenly go, "Oh, that's what armatization was." I completely forgot. And I'm sure you guys and girls know what it is. So you can correct me in the comment section, please do, so I understand. Because I might do another Tales game in the future. We shall see. I might need to get better hardware, unfortunately, but you never know. We shall see. Things change, things happen. I did not mean to bump into these enemies and fight. I wanted to just explore that little area to make sure I've got everything that the radar says I have before we go off and find the other exclamation points to get some more exposition. And then, like I said, I'll go off screen and do a little bit of grinding before we go off and do the main battle. Before I say main battle, main battles. Followed by lots of cutscenes and exposition and, you know, exchanging of testy dialogue. Although, like I said, I've always said throughout this LP that this game is, for the most part, very well written. At least in my opinion, anyway. But then again, I haven't played a lot of JRPGs, so this could be one of the worst written ones, and yet I'm like, oh, it's really good. I don't know. But at least for me, it is pretty good. So I'll just have to go with that. Right, let's go off to the other side then, and go and see who else is available to talk to. I'm assuming some other Malachims. Oops! Ah, I didn't see that enemy there. My bad. And Barry. Ow! Ow! Getting a bit too haphazard with my SP points. Ooh, this has gone very badly, this fight. Oh dear, I could be KO'd. Well, maybe not, they're not doing a huge amount of damage to me, but having lack of SP and being juggled in the air is not helpful. Did manage to stun one though, that's good. And another one, so we've got 2 SPs now, so that's good. We've now got 4 SPs, so we can start using some of our Therian abilities, so that is always a handy thing to do. Ah, damn it, I completely missed that. Nice, nice, that'll SP recharge a bit. Ace base! God, guarding a lot. Stop guarding and stretching out this fight, it's pointless, just accept your eventual demise. You've all got to die eventually, it is the will of the law.
Well then, let's move on.
Good thinking there, Alright, fuck, I forgot your name now, I'm gonna go with Raikou. I can't remember any of their names now. I know Item, Velvet, Lapisette, or Fee, or whatever he's called now. Maggie Lou, Eleanor, I'm gonna go with Raikou. Could be not Raikou, could be somebody else. Yeah, go away, bro. I will come and fight you off screen. I've just got to go to exclamation points. Exclamation. Oh, it's a dude. It's Kitty Cat. Hello, Kitty Cat.
Hi there. If you need scratch for your trip, then look no further than Les Katz's corner store. Meow.
What? No white turtles?
Maybe he caught a cold and decided to stay in bed and sleep.
Rokaru, that's his name. Not
Meow.
Raikou.
You might even
That's
say
the
he's had an
Pokemon.
awakening. Meow. He's seen the truth of this crazy world. Meow.
What are you going on about?
Whatever it is, I'm worried about him. Then you should visit Cat's Corner. Meow. I heard there's a TURTLZ there waiting for you guys to show up. Meow.
Cat's Corner, huh? Wonder what he's doing there.
Oh god, don't tell me there's another side quest. I'm just about to do the for fuck's sake. Alright, fine. I'm still going to go off screen and do some grinding, but alright, fine. We'll go to Cat's Corner and we'll go to Turtle. Yes, alright. Well, have you got anything else to buy? Doesn't matter because we haven't got any monies, so who cares? Right, okay, well, I will do that, but not yet. I was going to go an off-screen grindy-windy. Somewhere along those lines, that makes sense. So, I shall be back in a mo for you, and for me probably within a couple of hours, and hopefully I'll have leveled up a couple of levels. I won't grind for too long, just get a few, probably get 2 levels in if that, depending on how the experience points goes down after each leveling up. And then we'll go to Cat's Corner, go deal with him, and then we'll come back and we'll deal with this. So, back in a mo.
Many hours later.
Grinding hard, very, very hard. Days, bored, hard. I'm not in a good mood, I'm not gonna lie. That grinding session sucked. I could have done way more, but fuck 'em. Honestly, these enemies, I mean, I know it's the end of the game, I know I've got it on hard difficulty setting, I could have made it easier by dumbing it down, but I thought, well, you'd lose experience points for that. The difficulty is just spiked considerably. Like, these enemies on their own, if you take them on in groups on their own, they're not too bad, but if you're trying to speed things up by taking them on in a dangerous encounter, they just stun lock you. They stun lock you and air juggle you, and there's very little you can do about it, and it's just a ball ache. I mean, I might be over preparing, I might be under preparing, I don't know, but you know what? Bored, fed up, don't want to grind anymore. Let's just get the hell out of here, and let's just go to Cat's Corner. I don't even know where it is now. Where is Cat's Corner? I've got to get out of here. How do I get out of here? Yeah, whatever. Exit the dungeon. Not bothered. Don't care. Where is it anyway? Where is Cat's Dungeon? Is it? I legitimately cannot remember where it is. I need to get the map up. Cat's... Oh, it's... But I can't get to Cat's Corner though, can I? I've got to teleport there, but how do I teleport there? Oh, Taliesin. That's where I've got to go. Right, okay. So, where is it? Taliesin. There we go. I knew you had to get there from a city. But boy, oh boy, I better save the game actually, because the game's running like ass at the moment. And it's doing it now, it's being slow. It's not the game's fault really, I've just... Like I said, it's been days. It's like been 2 days since I actually last recorded the bit of this video. And, yeah. Anyway, whatever, let's just calm down and let's just get on with this. Where is Cat's Corner from here? How do I get to Cat's Corner from here? I can't remember. Oh god, game! Come on, just function. You know how to function. You functioned before, you can function again. Like I say, it's laptop's fault really. It's just been arsed. I've made sure Steam's all updated, because when Steam needs to update, it slows everything down. I've made sure Steam needed updating. And it... For God's sake, come on, just go over. Yeah, there we go. That's making hard. Yes, I do. I want to get a Cat's Corner, because apparently some twat called TURTLZ wants to see me. Right, now I know there's some exclamation mark points here that you can't really do anything about, so I'm going to ignore them. Oh, okay, what are you doing? Oh, it's only a cutscene.
TURTLZ in the house.
What's that song?
I don't know.
Everyone loves them TURTLZ.
No, they don't.
It's called The Hymn of TURTLZ. It's an old family song. A real blast from the past.
Well, keep it to yourself, bro. I don't want to hear it.
It's a cursed song. One meant to put chills down your spines. But it's almost a waste of things to use, pipsqueaks.
Well, now that you've
What?
cursed me, great. Thanks a
I don't
bunch.
understand a word you're saying.
You will soon enough. Trust me.
Oh, he's pissed. I think we're going to fight him. After the way we've been treating
You
him.
like how nice and dark this shell is?
Hold on, are you white turtles?
You've turned down a dark path.
Well, we have kind of
Path
bullied him a
that
bit.
yous all sent me down.
We did?
Yeah.
Yeah. And now I'm gonna cook you a new one.
Oh dear. I bet he's a super boss.
Cooking a new one? Why?
And not just laugh at it. I'm gonna cook yous a new one too, sister. And Rokiro and Aizen and Magalu. You guys are getting cooked too.
This is a super boss, isn't it?
I'm up to my shell in debts. And it's all because of yous guys and your
I
discounts.
knew it. I knew that was going to bite us up the ass.
I'm so into reds. I got sold off to be made into turtle soup. They were dressing me up with spices and everything, planning to make a whole feast out of me.
It's just because you're not very good at your
I
job.
don't understand a word you're saying.
I want it all's back. I want the good old days when I was young, and now my heart and
Oh,
shell.
bit of
they's all gone
speech
dark
skipping
as
there.
the
Sorry, it's probably my
soy sauce
laptop.
I was marinated in. Yes. Now I am Dark TURTLZ. Because of yous, my old life is gone forever.
Oh no, he's going to be hard, isn't he?
Behold the salty
Yeah, he's going to be very hard. Okay, I might need to put this on easy difficulty.
Must have been quite the soy sauce.
Let's just see how he does.
soon, you'll all end up this way.
I've got a feeling I'm going to have to put it on easy mode, and I am going to put it on easy mode. I ain't messing around with this. Like I said, I'm not actually fed up with the game or anything. That grinding session took the best out of me. It was just such a pain in the arse. It really was. At the moment he's not doing a huge amount of damage, but we're not really doing a huge amount of damage to him either because he's guarding a lot, which implies we've got to be sort of like, it's one of those battles where it's a little bit gimmicky in that it's like, oh yeah, you know the guard mechanic that you kind of were taught ages ago but never really did anything with? You've got to use it here so you can guard him and get him on the counter. Which is fine, but I just can't be asked. Yeah, go for it, Eleanor. Just give him a good spanking. That'll do. I mean, we are doing damage to him. That is a good sign. Oh, come on, game. That's it. Got him a little bit. Oh yeah, now we've stunned him. Let's just wail on the guy. Just wail on him. You know what, bro? If you weren't so stingy with your prices, we wouldn't have discounted you. You can't blame us for you being a bad businessman. That's just not how it rolls. Yeah, it's getting a bit harder now. Oh, bugger and ours. What's he going to do now? Oh, dearie. Oh, that's Eleanor dead. She is very dead. Yep, that's fine. I might... Oh, for God's sake, game. I might have to use an elixir on her. Oh, he's doing it again! Right, thanks for that, bro. Really appreciate that. Oh, we can't use items. Can we use items? I hope we can. Be a bit peed off if we can't. Oh! Oh, he just took my items. Oh no! Okay! Well, he just went up a notch. Right. Well, fortunately... oh, yeah, he's taken all of my items. Oh, fecking balls. Well, that makes him a super boss. Oh, bugger and fecking balls. Right, can I can't even switch him out, can I? Oh, bugger, right, switch out. I'm going to have to put this fight on easy mode. There's no way we're doing this fight without easy mode. I'm not messing around with this fight on hard mode, forget it. I just want to complete the game now. I'm more interested in the end of the story. I'll give TURTLZ credit though, at least it's funny that they've made him into a super boss, and I like the premise behind it. I really do, but yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not in the mood to fight him hard mode. I'm just not. Let's him finish off Maggie Lou then. Come on, hurry up. I think I saved the game beforehand. I'm pretty sure I did. Well, I didn't, but we'll end up back at the the throne area that we were at. I have to watch helplessly because I can't revive because we have no items. I mean, yes, again, I could have some strategies for this, but I just can't be asked. I mean, I'll give Maggie Lou credit. She's definitely holding up her own against him. Maybe Maggie Lou can win it. Perhaps we could just spectate and watch. She's doing quite a good job. I mean, the trouble is that she isn't able to really attack him though because he keeps interrupting. Oh no, now he's got him. Oh, Maggie, you were doing so well, girl. Maggie, just let it go, bro. We're going to put it on easy mode. It's fine. He might even be really hard in easy mode as well, in which case he might be one of those bosses we do at the end of the game as an epilogue, because I'll have to research the strategy and grind for it. Maggie, I honestly, Maggie, it's great you're putting in some sort of effort, but you're not doing any damage to him. And I know that you're healing yourself up a little bit. That's great and all, but just end it, please. I can't even get out. Oh, I've switched over to Eleanor now. Oh dear. Maggie, TURTLZ, why can't you just go to town on her? Why can't you just do the whole like final TURTLZ attack? Yeah, please. I mean, she is doing a little bit of damage to him. I'll grant him. She is slowly chipping away at him. Oh, here we go. I was going to say that. I thought I might have to cut away actually until this finishes, but I think he's now got her down now. Yeah, he's killed her. She's not dead. And she's healing again. Oh boy. Right, I'm going to cut away till when this fight is over or nearly done. Okay, so I should be back in just a moment. Right, okay. Slight change of plan. I thought I thought we were finished, but it turns out we're not. We're still going! And this is still hard mode, by the way. No, this isn't a second take. This is from where I just left off. I don't know if we'll beat him. Probably won't, but we've done more damage to him. Essentially what happened was I let Maggie Lou continue to fight him, and they were like literally in an internal stalemate. Like, no joke, nothing was happening. Like Maggie Lou and TURTLZ here, Dark Turtles, there was literally... They just kept going at each other, and she was slowly chipping away his health. After a while I thought, I could just leave this for Maggie Lou to beat him. And then I was like, no, I'll just finish it off early. So I switched to Eleanor, so I allowed Eleanor to jump into the fight. And somehow she revived everybody. And now we're fighting. And now we're beating him up. So we're still going. I was not expecting this. This is a very spontaneous turn of events. So we're just going to wail on him and hope for the best. We probably still will lose. He might pull out a super secret move at the end that kills them all. But he is slowly, items be damned, being reduced to rubble. But then again, he could, like I said, he could do some secret stuff in a bit. So like I said, I've got to try and beat him beforehand. Oh, that did a lot of damage. That did a fair bit of damage there. He's nearly dead. Okay, he is very nearly dead. He didn't have... Oh my god, we're going to beat him. Oh my god. We beat him. I was not expecting that.
My body, it feels salty yet sweet.
I don't want to know about your kinkiness for once.
This is it then.
Careful, Velvet. If you eat too much salt all at once, your blood pressure will go through the roof.
Thanks for the health
Truly,
joke.
he's not a very appetizing color.
Though he does remind me of those noodles from Eastgand.
I wasn't actually going to eat him. Although we do like our flavors thick in Eastgand.
Can we stop it with the food innuendo
You
jokes?
guys just don't get it, do you? The flavor's packed in, but I'm still low in sodium. And with plenty of omega-3s, I'm good for your skin too.
Okay.
More pride than sense.
It's not like I wants to tell yous all this, but I've been marinated so much. I've got no life ahead of me but to become the best stews anyone's ever tasted.
Well, I wouldn't cry about it, bro. You might achieve that goal. I mean...
Don't make the guy cry.
How was any of this my fault?
Yeah, exactly. He's a bad salesperson.
Don't
Oh, good.
worry, Dark Turtles. You're not cooked yet. Meow.
We'll turn you into cat food.
As long as you don't lose hope, a better tomorrow is sure to come along. Meow.
Your words are too kind. It's like more salt on my wounds.
That's not good.
It sounds like what you need is the cat's pajamas. Meow.
So we've gone from food innuendos to cat puns.
Pajamas?
I know,
It's a
even he's
fun
like,
place to
what?
Unwind, have a few drinks with friends, and cleanse the soul of all life's problems. Meow.
It's called the pub.
Can
Let's
it
get
really
wasted.
Cleanse any soul, even one as dark from soys as mine.
Where there's a will, there's a way. It's not a matter of can or can't. Meow.
It's how
The
many
cat's
shots you
pajamas
can
is where
take
go-getters
before
can
we
get
take off your
together.
clothes and replace you
grown-ups
with cat's
only.
pajamas.
You have to be 2,000 to enter. Meow.
Ah, that's no good. I's just a 999-year-old juvenile.
Ah, with turtles, nobody can tell the difference anyway. Meow. Don't sweat the small stuff. That's the key to getting the most out of cat's pajamas and really life as a whole. Meow.
So we're promoting
Take that to heart, and
underage
you can tell
drinking.
everyone you've got the inner wisdom of a 9,999-year-old. Meow.
You know, I think I'm starting to feel ready to take on the world again, like I used to.
Please put your tentacle
I'll give
beanies
these
away.
cat's pajamas a shots and see if it can cleanse my soul.
Sounds great, Meow. Allow me to show you around, Dark Turtles. We'll get you set up with all sorts of nice drinks.
Yeah,
to be
I'm with
out.
Velvet. She's just like, What the
So,
fuck did I eat
what
last
is the
night?
cat's pajamas?
LSD.
Well, Eleanor, I haven't the slightest idea.
It's LSD.
It sounds like a good time. We should go and check it out.
I think for
Let's
once,
not.
probably
That's
not.
not a path
No.
worth going down.
Yeah, once you get hooked on it, you just get
After
just
all
chase
that,
after half the
I
harder
still have
stuff
no
and everything else.
idea what the point was.
Neither do I,
Maybe
Velvet.
there wasn't one to begin with.
But do you know what?
Oh,
Wouldn't
no.
surprise me.
I think today's events hold some significance. Just what'll become of that turtle's heart after the cleansing, though, is hard to say.
Liver failure, probably. Right, well, again, I was not expecting that to go the way that it did. I mean it, no joke. As soon as I stopped recording, I watched Maggie Lou fight for a while, because I thought, oh well, she's going to die any second. She didn't. About 10 minutes later, I thought, I can't leave the game, not without like shutting it down completely. Oh, I'll just change to Eleanor or Aitzen, and maybe the Dark TURTLZ will beat him up. Changed to Eleanor, and she just started reviving everybody like that. And then we all got up and we all started fighting, and then we just thrashed him. And I promise you, this was on intense difficulty, no easy mode. Well, maybe the game just felt sorry for me from all the days of grinding I've done. I don't know, but I'll take it. Thank you, game. Huggable Sophie. Sophie at your side, for those who know what Valkyne's criers are. Well, I don't, so I'll go and sell it on eBay. Well, that was one very, very bizarre side quest. And you know what? I was going to carry on with this video, but I think I'm going to stop because of the days of grinding. What I am going to do is allow poor Velvet to sneeze. We'll grab these things just because we can, whatever's. And then what we'll do is next time it will be end game. There can't be any more side stuff. We know all that stuff is over there. So hopefully Dark TURTLZ will be a better person in the future. Maybe he appears in the next game in the series, who knows, as in like the timeline, not the actual game after Tales of Berseria, you know what I mean. But either way, okay. I mean, criticism aside of all the grinding I had to do in my bad mood, putting that aside, I did enjoy the fact that he became a super boss because we exploited his prices. I think that is quite a funny punchline, I'm not going to lie.
Oh, don't tell me I have the hiccups now.
Is it because of the black stuff I've given you? Because I know I did make you take some dark stuff in order to fight enemies, make them harder so that I could get more experience points, which might be the reason why my grinding was a lot harder than it needed to be. But I did this earlier on in the game off screen. I put this black, dark powder to make the enemies turn up and be harder so I could grind quicker, and it was fine, I handled it fine. So I don't know. Anyway, I need to get out of here. Let's just stay here. There's no cutscenes, so yeah, okay, so yeah, let's get back to where we need to be, and then, like I said, I'll end the video here, and then next time we will definitely do the final stretch. That bit I am looking forward to, because I am dying to see how this story ends. I haven't spoiled it for me, I don't know anything about it, so I am intrigued. But let's get the feck out of this place, because that was just a weird turn of events. But hey, I'm glad I did it. Glad I persevered, and I'm, in a way, kind of glad that the game just sort of took care of itself. It's like, you know what, Neo? We know you've had a hard time lately. It's cool. We'll let you have this battle, and you can keep it on hard mode. Cheers, game. That's very kind of you. Top notch. I cannot remember where I need to actually go. Where was it? I can't remember. I'll do it next time. Anyway, I'll save the game here as a quick save, and then off screen I'll teleport to the place we need to get to, and then next time we will do the final part of the game. So I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Sorry for the length of time it took for me to get this video out, and for my bad mood halfway through. Just grinding sucks, but hey, paid off, so there you go. Yeah, until then, I hope everybody's alright during this COVID crisis. Take it easy, have a good one, hope you're all well, stay safe in these troubled times, and I'll see you in the next video, and it probably will be the finale. So until then, I'll see you around, bye for now.